No, no worries.
All right.
David, how's spring going for you so far? What stands out?
It's going pretty good. I mean, I've been working really good. I mean, from a good standpoint, I've done a lot so far. I'm improving. Is what I'm seeing. Day by day, just keep working, and I'm just keep improving.
How much has the game slowed down for you from last year to what you're experiencing now in spring ball?
Last year it was going fast. I would say, trying to take everything in, and when it's like my first year, everything's just going crazy and going through my mind. But this year, I'm having a little more confidence in what I'm doing and just slowing it down in my head.
What are some of those areas that you've mentioned that you're kind of focused on improving, or ways your game's stepping forward?
Improving my route running and just the quality of the speed of my route. Trying to create separation between my routes and the defender, and just catching the ball and doing something with it right after.
What are the biggest things that stand out when you look back at the season you put together as a true freshman last year?
I would say, just, getting the ball and just catching it, making a play with it, and, doing what I got to do for my team.
Did you come in here expecting that you'd be a significant player in the offense right away?
Not necessarily. I knew I was going to be, a backup or having some part of a role on the team, knowing that we had some talented people as a start. So just, doing my part is what I was just really focusing on.
Do you think there was something that you did in practice or showed maybe through the offseason that they were trusted you to have kind of a role and to get the ball as early as the first game?
Yeah, they knew that I really had a special talent, doing everything. So just putting me in some specific plays, knowing that I can do something with it.
What did it mean to you? First game on campus and you get the ball in the reverse there. What was the emotional part of that like?
Just getting the ball was just a great feeling, knowing that they called it just for me, and trying to just do something with it, and that's exactly what I did.
We've talked a little bit with Coach Traylor and some of the guys this spring about who the fastest receiver is in the room. What's sort of your take on that debate?
The fastest, you got to give that to Chris and Dev. They're the two fastest, but Willie is in there too. I'm in there, but we have a lot of fast receivers in the group, and I think Chris would take the speed on that right now.
Coach was telling us just a few minutes ago that between the lines you can run with anybody. You can kind of just in the game setting that really shines. So something about you that allows it to sort of the game element brings something special out of you?
I would say just people just don't really look at me and think that I can really go out there and ball. So just having that little mindset that they're going to be thinking of me as an underdog. So just going out there with speed, doing what I got to do to go out there and just do me.
Where does that sort of chip on your shoulder come from? Why do you feel like you're doubted?
I would say we have to do a lot with race, as my being Hispanic and being in a position that I am right now, playing receiver. I really don't see a lot of that, so people don't look past that. And
I know you guys track the Titan data every day of the speeds and who's moving the most. Do you take a lot of pride in showing up well on those metrics?
Oh yeah, I do take a lot. I would always want to be on the top. Trying to get on the board every single day, especially on the speed. But just having that mindset of keep working every day and go harder. Is that for me? Just going on that board just means a lot.
You mentioned that you can do a little bit of everything. I was reading your bio, and I know your senior year you ended up playing quarterback for a good chunk of the season. What did it say about you as a player that you were able to step in and kind of answer the call in that way at that moment?
I would say that putting me in that position, knowing that I could just do it. I don't let anything get to me. I'm that type of player that can go out there and just, you give me a position that you want me to play, I'm gonna go out there and learn it and do my very best at it.
What did that teach you playing quarterback about receivers, the routes that you run? Because a lot of the times it's like you get a better understanding of where the receivers are at or what their thought process are when you're the quarterback, and then vice versa.
Yeah, at the quarterback position, I learned that reading and knowing what the receiver has, especially on coverages, knowing the coverages, knowing where the receiver's going to be at, the timing of the ball, just every little thing just came together, and just knowing that quarterback position is no joke and it's really something really special and hard to do.
Did you have a lot of experience playing quarterback?
Honestly, I really didn't. That was my first. My senior year was my first year playing quarterback, and just going out there and learning everything was kind of difficult. But just going out there my senior year, first time playing quarterback was my first time.
What were the biggest challenges of that?
The biggest challenges was literally learning what everybody had. That was like the biggest thing. From being a receiver, you just have your own little route and you're running it. But at quarterback, you gotta know what the O line is got to do, what the receivers, what the running backs had. So that was a big challenge for me.
Did it become comfortable at some point, or was it just?
Towards the end, it was getting a little comfortable for me, knowing what everybody had, knowing what the coverages were, and knowing the spots where the receiver's going to be, and what the running back had, and the O line. So it was getting comfortable for me towards the end of the season.
The year before that, I know you caught the winning touchdown in the state championship game.
Right.
What does that moment mean to you as you look back at it?
Looking back at that was one of the best moments for me in my life and in my career, and for North Shore. Catching the winning touchdown meant everything for me and for my team. I tried my best in that game, and I gave it my all, and we ended up winning. So,
how do you think playing in an elite program that was competing at that level prepared you to come in here as a college freshman and be ready to go?
I would say Coach K and their program, they did a very good job preparing the kids for Division I football. I would say our work ethic over there at North Shore is like the same here. We work hard every single day, and we have a lot of discipline over there at North Shore, so it really helped us.
We talked a little bit about your speed, but what else do you feel like you bring to the table? Like, what are your biggest standout traits that benefit this offense and this team?
I would say I can catch the ball very well. I could help my teammates, especially if they don't know what they have. I can tell them what they have, communicating, things like that.
What do you see for the receivers room in that group overall? What stands out about this group you guys have?
We have a special team of receivers. I think this year we have a whole lot more speed. We still got big guys on the team like JJ. But overall, this group of guys are special. And I think everybody has a chance to come out there and play hard.
Does it open up different things, or can you do different things when you have this much speed at the different spots?
I would say, we can have more receivers in the game, and having all that speed, we could just beat them deep.
How about the quarterbacks? How they performed so far?
I would say all of them are performing pretty good. I don't see anything that they can't not do.
Do you see any separation between what Eddie Lee brings and what Owen brings to the offense?
I think they both are good competitors. I feel like they can go out there and still ball.
Got any goals for the spring game? Anything you want to get out of that in particular?
Goals? Not necessarily. I don't have any goals, but just play.
Good deal. Thank you, David.
Thanks, David.